Good morning. To all of you here today, we share in a celebration as your family and friends become American citizens. Before we begin, I'd like to make a few preliminary announcements. Thank you to the American Legion for hosting this special military appreciation ceremony. In the event of an emergency, please follow any given instructions by USCIS or American Legion personnel. For your convenience, the Oath of Allegiance and Pledge of Allegiance are printed in your program. By law, this ceremony is a dignified event in recognition of the importance of this day for all new citizens here. Please set your cell phones to silent, and if you have a child who cannot remain quiet, please take the child outside if needed. You may take photographs during the ceremony. The ceremonial space will be available also for you post-ceremony. However, please be respectful of the space between the speakers and the candidates for citizenship during the administration of the oath. We would like to welcome our special guests who are here with us today. From Office of Senator Shaheen, Allison Mirswa. Office of Senator Hassan, Chelsea Christensen and Katie Nowicki. Office of Congresswoman Custer, Molly Smith. And Office of Congressman Pappas, Christian C. Schultz. At this time, I would like to ask all in attendance to stand for the national anthem.
And salute.
Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I'd like to take the time to introduce our guest, Acting Post Commander, Mr. Greg Gaetano.
Okay, good. Thanks, Bill. Good morning, everyone. My name is Greg Gaetano. I'm the Vice Commander here at the American Legion Sweeney Post 2. On behalf of the Post Commander, the Executive Board, and our members, I'd like to say how we are honored to host this wonderful ceremony and take part in your journey in becoming United States citizens. May you enjoy many years of success and happiness in this country which believes so deeply in freedom. Congratulations.
Now I will read the list of countries being represented by our applicants. Please acknowledge your country of birth by standing or waving when called upon. I ask that all applause be held until the end of the call of countries. Australia, Belgium, Bhutan, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Brazil, Canada, Colombia, Côte d'Ivoire, Germany, India, Italy, Mexico, Nepal, Portugal, Romania, Saudi Arabia, Serbia, Singapore, South Africa, and United Kingdom. This time we will administer the oath. Mr. Stone, please come forward.
I know this is the part they've been waiting for, right? All right. So last test I'm going to give you. Smile. Okay, all right. Fantastic. So you're ready for this, right? All right. So I am Pete Stone. I am the Senior Immigration Service Officer with USCIS here in Bedford. It is indeed my honor to be here today to administer the oath of allegiance to you all. I know for some of you this is a long journey that's coming to an end, and for some of you maybe a little shorter, but it's the end of a journey and the start of a new one, okay? A new journey as citizens of the United States. All right? So, without further ado, please, applicants, rise. Anything you got in your hands, please place in your seat. All right, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, and that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you. At this time, oh, please stay here. At this time, we will recite the Pledge of Allegiance. As a reminder, on the back of your program has the Pledge of or inside your program has the Pledge of Allegiance. Please place your hand over your right chest, right arm over your chest. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. That completes our formal ceremony. We have a few closing ceremony announcements. Following the announcements, we will dismiss all new citizens and direct them to USCIS personnel to receive their naturalization certificates. Important information about these certificates. Please review your certificates for accuracy. My apologies. I jumped ahead. At this time, I'd like to introduce you to our keynote speaker, and I apologize in advance, Mr. Tony Violanti. It's my first time. I'm going to do it.
I guess they don't want me to speak today, huh? All right. Hey, congratulations. Come on, let's hear it. Well, Commander, fellow Legionnaires, auxiliary, I see auxiliaries here, immigration service officers, honored guests, families, and my fellow Americans. Let me be one of the first to congratulate the 26 new citizens of the United States of America. And you come from 22 countries. Now, who says New Hampshire's not diverse? 26 new citizens from 22 countries. That's amazing. But before I make my remarks, I do want to mention this empty chair here. Do you see this empty chair? This chair is a POW MIA empty chair. It's placed at all official meetings of the American Legion as a physical symbol of many American POW MIAs still unaccounted for from all the wars and conflicts involving the United States of America. This is a reminder for all of us to spare no effort to secure the release of any American prisoners from captivity, the repatriation of the remains of those who died bravely in defense of liberty, and a full accounting of those missing. Let us rededicate ourselves to this vital endeavor. And I know it's a special day you'll never forget. I sincerely hope you take this opportunity to understand and cherish your United States citizenship. It's an honor and privilege for the American Legion Sweeney Post to host this solemn ceremony. There's a common thread with the American Legion and this rite of citizenship called naturalization. American Legion is comprised of 4 pillars. They are Veterans Affairs, National Security, Youth, and number 4 is Americanism. And as stated in the American Legion Manual, Americanism is, quite simply, the love of America, loyalty to its ideals and institutions, allegiance to its flag, a willingness to defend it against all enemies, foreign and domestic, such as you did your oath today, and a desire to pass along the blessings of liberty to future generations. According to the American Legion's Americanism Manual, it is not a word, it is a cause, a way of life, the best way of life ever known. And naturalization is one of the cornerstones of Americanism. And it's evident in the oath of allegiance to the United States of America, which you just recited, and which each applicant for naturalization must recite. You made a choice to become an American citizen. You weren't born here, you earned it. And I get emotional for this because my parents came from another country. I want to tell you a story about 3 things: hard work, extra effort, and making a difference. And does anybody know who Sam Walton was? A guy named Sam Walton. Does it ring a bell? Walmart? I'm sure everybody has shopped at Walmart at one time. So Sam Walton was the founder of Walmart. And he told this story. I went to a seminar. He was the guest speaker. And he talked about these 3 things: hard work, extra effort, and making a difference. And he said, you have a job today. Go out and pick apples. Go to the orchard and pick apples. So he said, you can go to the orchard and walk down a row of trees, and you look down and you can just pick up the apples that have fallen from the trees, right? And you can fill your basket that way. Or you could walk along the row of trees, reach up to the low-hanging fruit, and pick the apples and put them in your basket. Fill them up quick that way too. But then he said to the audience, where do you think the best apples are? Where does the rain hit first on the trees? On the top. Where does the sun shine first? On the top. Guess where the best apples are? On the top. Well, how do you get those apples? You got to get a ladder. You got to put it against a tree, and you got to climb up the tree and through those branches until you reach the top branches where those big, ripe, delicious, juicy apples are. Pick them, then you got to come down. So what have you got when you come down from that tree? You got the best apples in the orchard. How'd you get it? Hard work, extra effort, and it made a difference, didn't it? How did you 26 people get here? Hard work, extra effort, and now you can make a difference, because now you have just become citizens of the greatest country in the world, where you can make a difference. You can make a difference. Let me tell you some of the rights of citizenship. You have a freedom to express yourself, freedom to worship as you wish, right to vote in elections for public officials. And let me say something further on that. Don't just go out and vote. Know what you're voting for. Be an informed voter. There's many people out there who say, I can vote, I'm just going to vote. And they don't know what they're voting for. Be informed. Get involved in your community. Know what you're voting for and vote. Very important to vote. You can apply for federal government jobs now. Okay? So, and let me tell you this. If you're looking for a federal government job, there's a website, usajobs.gov. usajobs.gov. And all the government jobs available are on that site. I'll go further to say, if you're looking for anything from the government on the web, it has to end in .gov. Remember that. I remember I did this job years ago. I retired from this, and people used to come and say, oh, Mr. Violani, I just got, I paid $400 for my application, and I haven't heard yet from you guys. And I say, well, what was the site you looked at? Well, uscis.com. Oh, guess what? You just lost $400, okay? Because it should be what? .gov. So if you're looking for State Department, passports, Social Security, immigration, it's all .gov. Just remember that. You have a right now to run for elected office, except there's only one office you can't. Presidency. But they might change that someday, who knows? You have freedom to pursue the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Okay? That's as rights as citizens. But with those rights are responsibilities. Support and defend the Constitution. That's what you took an oath to do. Stay informed of the issues affecting your community. I mentioned that. Respect and obey federal, state, and local laws. Respect the rights, beliefs, and opinions of others. Let's not argue. Let's talk to each other. Participate in your local community. Pay your taxes. Pay your taxes honestly and on time. And serve on a jury when called upon. Serve on a jury. And defend our country if the need should arise. When you see a serviceman or a woman in uniform, thank them for their service. Because we would not be here today, free to hold this ceremony, if it were not for the brave men and women who have served and currently serve in the United States of America. Congratulations to all you new citizens. Thank you.
I suppose we'll try this again. This completes the formal ceremony. We have a few closing announcements. Following the announcements, we will dismiss new citizens and direct them to USCIS personnel to receive their naturalization certificates. Important information about the certificates. Please review your certificates for accuracy. If you notice a mistake, please alert someone at USCIS tables before you leave today. We can make arrangements to correct any mistakes. Sign your certificates at home. Please make sure to sign your certificate in the appropriate location once you get home. Do not laminate the certificates. I repeat, do not laminate certificates. Your certificate has an embedded security feature, and if you laminate it, it will void that security feature. New citizenship information packets contain information on U.S. passports, applying for certificates of citizenship for eligible minor children. Other questions, please see the USCIS personnel in the back of the room. Once again, congratulations.
Just a quick note, when you're done with getting your certificate, we have some special presents for you for the new citizens. So please come up to the table later and get your present, okay? Thanks, Tony. Sure.
Okay, so we're going to do this a row at a time. Okay, so first row, you please stand. All right. And so what you're going to do is you're going to go by your last name, first initial. You can go back here. Okay. So what we're going to do,
Yeah, I know. We're like, oh, it's okay. Whoever wants. Congratulations. Congratulations. Very special day for all.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you.
Congratulations. They're called pocket.
Congratulations, sir. You got it.
Congratulations. Very special day. Here you go. It's called the pocket flag.
I'm glad I trimmed my beard for this.
Congratulations. Very special day. Congratulations. I love it. This is very close to us. So we love doing it.
Congratulations.
Hi, congratulations.
You'll need one more.
I think, yep, Dale made sure I have it all.
Yeah, you did good.
I know what I'm doing.
Congratulations.
You guys couldn't do this without me.
No, we couldn't.
It's a woman's touch.
Yes.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. You're welcome. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. I know we got, well, come back up a little bit.